Hey guys, how's everybody holding up? I've got a really cool unboxing, review and assembly to do today. It's gonna brighten up your day, literally. Today we are gonna check out the Nanoleaf light panels and the Nanoleaf Remote. Oh, I've also got a sneaky Nanoleaf expansion pack behind here. Let's check it out. So Nanoleaf Malaysia has graciously sent out a few goodies for me to test out. In front of me, I have the Nanoleaf light panels starter kit. This is the Rhythm Edition. It comes with 9 panels and the Rhythm module, which will allow the panels to interact with your music. I also have the Nanoleaf Light Panels Expansion Pack, which is basically 3 additional panels to go with your starter kit. And lastly, I have the Nanoleaf Remote. The name might imply that it's just a remote for the Nanoleaf, but you're wrong. It's HomeKit compatible. That means you can control the Nanoleaf light panels and any HomeKit accessories that you might have. This will be interesting to test out. Plus, it's a really cool design. Alright, let's get started with the main item, the Nanoleaf light panels. I'm sure that most of you have seen these panels before in someone's video. It's very popular among the gaming community because it goes well with their setup. And since it's modular, the user can express themselves through their Nanoleaf design and color selection. Before we take it out, let's have a look around the box. So at the front of the box, they are just highlighting 3 of the main features, which is their music syncing capabilities, voice control, and also the color combination, up to 16 million different colors. At the back, we've got a couple more highlights such as modular lighting, so you can design this however you want, real-time music sync, and the color selection, we've mentioned that before. There's also an app to help you take your color experience to the next level. And lastly, if you have no Wi-Fi, no problem, because you can save a lot of the presets, scenes and functions. And next to it, there's an example of what the light panels will look like. Here's 9 panels, 18 panels and 30 panels. At the bottom, they are just showcasing their compatibility, so it works with Apple HomeKit, IFTTT, Google Assistant and Amazon Alexa. Lastly, we have the contents of the box. So we have 9 light panels, 9 linkers, this is what connects the panels to each other, 28 mounting tapes, the rhythm module, the power supply, and lastly the controller. Alright, let's open the box. So we slide the top cover off. It's quite a snug fit. You have no idea how excited I am to have this. I've always wanted Nanoleaf light panels. Okay, so we have the documentation here. The HomeKit code is there, so you can expose that. This is part of the power supply. We've got some mounting tapes there. And this is part of the power supply. We've got the controller module, more power cables. I believe this is the rhythm module. And lastly, we have the light panels. Oh, before I forget, there's also the linkers right here. So let's take the light panels out. Let me see if I can get everything out at once so I can clear the space for you guys. They also come with this transparent paper. So this is something for you to either put on the floor or on the wall to estimate and try out your designs first. Don't stick it on the wall yet. Try it out somewhere. And if it goes well, just reapply it on the wall with the actual panels. Before we proceed any further, I think it makes sense if we also take out the expansion pack so we can install everything at once. Remember these guidance papers? Well, let me show you a cooler and more advanced way to imagine your designs on your wall without doing anything permanent to it yet. And for that, we've got to jump into the app. Let's check it out. So within the app, if you go to the More tab, there is this thing called the Layout Assistant. And from there, you can select however many panels you have and you can, mock up your design there. I've got 12, so obviously I chose 12. And I think I really like this design. You can move the panels wherever you want, but I'm really liking this design. So the cool part about this layout assistant is that you can take your design, press this button in the middle here, and project it to your wall with augmented reality. For the best results, make sure you're in a well-lit room. I'm putting it on top of my iMac because that's where I am most of the time. That's where I record, so it's nice lighting for me and it's also nice lighting for my viewers. Just in case any of you guys are wondering how these things are linked up and mounted to the wall, so let me just show you one of them. At the back, we have 3 points where you can link the light panels to each other. So what you do is take the linker, put it at one of the points, take another panel and just join them. And that's how they're going to be able to communicate with each other. From the front, you can't really see anything, it looks just fine. So for the stickers, this is what you got to do. You can mount it at various points here, and the Nanoleaf itself is very light, so the mounting tape will do just fine at holding it in place. Alright, enough of talking, let's finally install it on the wall. Thankfully it's using mounting tapes, and I also have this to make sure that everything is aligned well. For the installation, I'm just going to do a time lapse of the whole installation, so I'll see you guys when everything ends. Hey guys, so it's been about 10 or 15 minutes. It didn't take that long at all. The longest part was fixing the first panel because you gotta make sure that is aligned. And you can only see my head right now because I'm trying to point towards the light panels. Anyway, this is the final design, just like how I designed it in the app. And let's power it on. Come on, that looks so cool. But this is not all. Now let's get into the app, customize a bit, bring out the colors and test out some of the features. Alright, so right now I have the Nanoleaf paired to the home app, not the Nanoleaf app. We're going to check that out a bit later. So the home app can do a couple basic functions like switching it on and off. And if you realize when it comes on, it's very graceful. And when it goes off, there's a little animation there. So that is just nice because it doesn't just go on and off. And when you switch it on, long press the button, you can control the brightness because you don't want it bright all the time. Change some colors, and that's pretty much it for the home app. One more thing I want to quickly demonstrate before we get into the Nanoleaf app is that since it's already paired with the home app, it's automatically working with Siri. So all I need to do is say, "Hey Siri, turn on the Nanoleaf."
Absolutely. Here you go.
So cool. "Hey Siri, turn off the Nanoleaf."
You got it.
So cool. Alright, so let me take you quickly through the app. So this is what you see when you launch the app. You can do the functions like switch it on, play with the brightness, and the best part is the scenes at the bottom. Let's try out some of them. Color burst. So this looks like it's going to circle through all the colors in a nice animation. Yep, it's going to change. What about flames? I love how you can really set the Nanoleaf to match your mood or environment. Let's try something else. Northern lights. Wow, that looks really good. And there are many more scenes created by Nanoleaf and the other users. You can download it here. Netflix and chill, let's try that. Download. Netflix and chill. Let's go to our dashboard and let's play it. So that's how scenes work. Let me quickly demonstrate the rhythm module. So it's this module that you attach right here. If you click it, you'll see that it's going to be starting to light up and it's going to interact with the music that you play. So let me play something right now and see how it goes. There's actually a microphone here that will hear the sounds. And if you press it more times, it'll change its setting. I think this is a really cool feature, especially to set the mood when you're listening to music. You can see that the Nanoleaf is reacting to my sound right now. Alright, so before we go any further, let's not forget that we have the Nanoleaf Remote to review. So let's quickly unbox it and check it out. I really like this design. It's called a dodecahedron. I hope I got it right. So that means it has 12 sides. So how this remote works is that you see that there are sides with numbers. So every time you place it on the side that faces up, that number, that will correlate to a scene that you have set probably in your app, because it's not only for connecting to your Nanoleaf, but it's also going to be controlling your other HomeKit devices. Alright, so now that it's paired, we can close the remote. Alright, so once you're in the app and you select your remote, you see that you have 12 unassigned commands basically. So let's try one of it. Maybe we can do the northern light for number 1. Let's go back. And number 2, let's do flames. Let's just try 2 first, because basically it's just the same thing for the rest of the panels. Okay, so let's test out the scenes that we have set. So I've got number 1 in front of me right now, and imagine that my palm is going to be the table, so I'm going to put number 1 here. And in a moment it's going to change to what we set to number 1, which is the northern lights. Now it's coming on. I really like this remote because it's so small, it goes so well as a decorative thing to put on your desk. Plus, it's got so many great features. So that's pretty much it for this video. What do you guys think of my new setup? I really love the fact that I can change the colors anytime according to my mood, to my setup, or maybe there's some festive seasons going on. It's definitely gonna add a bit more personality to my YouTube videos. If you're interested in getting the light panels for yourself and also the remote or any other Nanoleaf products, I've included links in the description below to Nanoleaf Malaysia's shop on Shopee and Lazada. Don't forget to also give them a like and follow on Facebook and Instagram. That's all for now guys, stay safe and I'll see you guys for the next video. I'm not sure what color it's gonna be. Let's have a look. See ya!